Hello, this is Susan Woods. Since June of last year, I have been reporting on my concerns around the lack of financial transparency exhibited by the Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation, chapters, and entities. I've reported my concerns through videos that I have uploaded to this YouTube channel. In each video, I ask the question, where is the money? And then I walked you through the steps to demonstrate my efforts in learning how the different nonprofit chapters and entities used the money that people donated. I never got an answer. Over the past few days, I've been getting several email messages to alert me of comments people have shared on my YouTube channel under different videos where I've asked the question. I'm not surprised about the revelation regarding Patrisse Khan-Cullors, who is one of three co-founders of the Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation and one of the three creators of the Black Lives Matter slogan. I'm not surprised that she's purchased a $1.4 million home in a predominantly white community in Los Angeles, California, because I've been talking about this for almost a year. I've been talking about how the lack of structure makes it very easy to commit fraud, to misuse money. I've been talking about that. So I'm not surprised at all. I'm sad. I'm sad that we as a Black community have been bamboozled and exploited by Patrisse Khan-Cullors and her cohorts for their financial gain. I'm sad and I'm disappointed that major platforms, major media platforms allow them to come on their shows like CBS, NBC, ABC to promote their books and other ventures because they would not exist without Black Lives Matter. No one would know who this woman is. And after George Floyd was murdered, they do admit to raising $90 million through the platform. That's what they admit to. But anyone with common sense knows that it's a lot more than that. But when you don't have any board of directors or any governance in place to make you accountable for transparency, then you don't have to be. The Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation doesn't have 501c3 status itself. It operates under the Tides Foundation, which serves as its fiscal sponsor. You see, when you go to the blacklivesmatter.com website and click on donate, you are taken to a site called ActBlue. ActBlue is merely a financial transaction processing center, but just like PayPal or any other agency. The only thing that makes it different somewhat is that it solely serves as a financial transactions platform processing center for liberal causes. That's why people assume that the money from Black Lives Matter goes to Democratic politicians. That's not true. That's not true. The platform serves who they serve, who it serves. And they serve Democratic politicians. They serve Black Lives Matter. They serve any agency that wants to pay 3.95% off the top to them to process the transactions. So just because Joe Biden used the ActBlue platform to process transactions for his campaign, that doesn't mean that he supports Black Lives Matter and vice versa. But once you send your money to ActBlue takes 3.95% off of the top of whatever you donate, and then they send the rest of it to the Tides Foundation. The Tides Foundation is supposed to be the repository for all money Black Lives Matter generates. And then the Tides Foundation is supposed to pay people's salaries. So clearly, that's not how this is working. Okay. Because she not only purchased a $1.4 million home, she purchased several homes in the millions. And I'm going to show that in just one moment based on the research that I've been reading over the past few days. I feel bad for the Black community because we're never going to galvanize like that again. We're never going to have people from all over the world coming together saying Black Lives Matter, as if they just started mattering. But anyway, that's another topic. We're never going to have people say, oh, I didn't know, Black people were suffering so much. Let me give some money. That's never going to happen again. This was a one-time deal, a one shot, and we blew it. It's gone. Even if Derek Chavez is acquitted and goes free and start gardening, whatever he wants to do in life, you're going to have some protests in the immediate town where the trial is being held, but you're not going to have worldwide protests like we saw last year. That's not going to happen again. Another reason it's not going to happen again is because people are beginning to ask the question, where is the money? Where is the money that's been generated? I don't see a thing happening in my community from Black Lives Matter. What's going on? You have 10 chapters who wrote an open letter, 10 chapter leaders rather, who wrote an open letter and published it to say we haven't gotten any money since 2013 from the Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation. And when they spoke out, guess what happened? Patrisse Khan-Cullors, who claims to be the executive director of the Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation, mandated that the chapter link be removed from the website. So if you go to blacklivesmatter.com, you will not see a link referencing chapters anymore. That was in retaliation for them speaking out. We have parents. We have Michael Brown's dad, Tamir Rice's mom saying, you exploited our children's name for your financial gain and you haven't given anything to the communities in which they live. Black Lives Matter. Where is the money? So let me stop sharing. Let me pause sharing for just a moment so I can pull up just a sampling of the reporting that I've seen regarding this lady's transactions in real estate. Now she's going to say that, oh, no, that's not where the money came from. The money came from my book deals. The money came from my production deal that I just signed with Warner Brothers. It has nothing to do with Black Lives Matter. Give me a break. No one would even know who she is without Black Lives Matter. So the money did come from Black Lives Matter, maybe indirectly, but it did come. So let me show you when I just Google her name, what populates. So I typed in Patrisse Khan-Cullors and look at all of the articles from different organizations that's talking about the money, talking about her real estate buying binge. Okay, New York Post, Daily Mail, Fox Business, Daily Mail, Space Coast Daily, whatever this word is, MEAWW, law officer. I can't pronounce this one either. Moguldom. But these are just a sampling of the articles that have been written about her buying, ironically. You almost have to laugh at how she played the Black community for a fool. For fools. She bought a $1.4 million home in a predominantly white community in LA. That is hilarious. Let's take a look at Fox Business. Her latest purchase. Patrisse Khan-Cullors, leader of Black Lives Matter and a self-described Marxist, recently purchased a $1.4 million home. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. In an exclusive Los Angeles neighborhood where the vast majority of residents are white. Isn't that something? This pro-Black activist has taken money from Black Lives Matter to purchase a home in a predominantly white neighborhood in California. How much of her money is actually going to charitable causes? Head of North, head of New York City Black Lives Matter chapter calls for probe into organization's co-founder as it's revealed she has spent $3 million on 4 luxury homes. 4 luxury homes, according to the Daily Mail. And you can barely read the Daily Mail for so many pop-ups. But according to the Daily Mail, she's purchased 4 homes. So you can read the information about her purchases and take a look at the homes that she's purchased. Nice, isn't it? When you consider children who still don't have internet access in the Black community and are falling even further behind in their educational endeavors when they don't have laptop computers. That's funny, isn't it? And here are some Twitter responses regarding what she's been doing. It's sad. It makes me sad because no one is going to take us seriously anymore. People gave us an opportunity. People of all races gave us an opportunity to have money. So we can never say nobody supported us financially. They gave money. They gave money. And what happened to the money? Where is the money? I'm still asking that question. Well, we know where a lot of it is in Patrisse Khan-Cullors' real estate portfolio. Thank you so much for your interest in this topic. I'm going to keep reporting. I'm going to resume reporting on the different entities. So many have been added since last June because anybody can do it. Joe Blow can add an entity because there are no requirements. And there are no stipulations on trademark issues because the United States Trademark Office refuses to put a trademark on Black Lives Matter. So you can do it. You can sell t-shirts, you can sell cups, you can sell whatever you want to with Black Lives Matter. And again, that goes to the lack of intelligent governance in the very beginning. Again, this is Susan Woods. I'm still investigating Black Lives Matter because I'm a Black woman and I'm hurt by what I see. And this is my small way of trying to make a difference. Thank you for your time and have a great day.